Hi, I'm Cheryl Lane. I'm a visual arts specialist at Smyrna Elementary School, and I'm going to be showing you a demonstration that is actually appropriate for several grade levels, but we're going to be looking at first grade um, science standard S1L1A. It's develop models to identify the parts of a plant. So we're going to specifically be looking at leaves, and we'll be looking at the different parts of a leaf. We'll look at a diagram showing the different parts. We'll identify the stem, the veins, and the blade of the leaf. We'll also be looking at a diagram that shows some of the most common leaves from trees in Georgia and identifying the leaves that we gather. So the first thing we'll do is go out and gather some leaves. And what I have here are some different Georgia leaves that I pulled out of my yard. This is a hickory leaf. We have a sycamore leaf. We have a magnolia leaf, a poplar leaf, or some stem with some poplar leaves on it. Here's a large poplar leaf. And I have a Japanese maple and a pine. So the students will be able to identify those leaves from the chart. They'll be able to decide how they want to place them on their clay to make a clay plate like this. So what they'll do is press their leaf into the clay and so that it shows all the veins of the leaf. So they'll be able to see that the stem, the veins, and the blade. And then they will cut the leaf out, or they can decide that they want to include the stem. And I'm going to tilt my camera down. They can decide that if they want to do like a round plate, they could include the stem like you see here. They can press the leaves in like this, or they could press this in as well and just keep it as a plate, or they could press it in completely and then cut it out. So this is one that I have already pressed in, and I'm just going to lift it out. Students would have rubbed it in really nicely, and so you can see here that the veins show up in the clay, and then all they'll need to do now is just cut it out, cut all the way around so that they have a shape something like this. And then they'll be able to leave it with me so that I can fire it in the kiln, bring it back to them, and they can glaze it in the next class period. So that is our demonstration of how to make a diagram of a leaf.